today. From AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First carry for the former Tar Heel, Michael Carter.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
There's what Carter did in last week's effort. 14 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
10 touchdowns on the season for him, and I don't know whether these goals are written down. I don't know whether they're discussed amongst the team, but I do know this. Every guy who touches the ball as a ball carrier thinks 10 touchdowns is a nice round goal to try and reach.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. From the gun, it's Carr. It's complete to Golden Tate.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Carr. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Well, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. On first down, right back to Carter.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From midfield, here's Carr. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
Second down, here's Barkley again.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys, on just 2 plays, have taken the lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Very short kick taken right at the 20.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Out of the gun, they run with Carter.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Shotgun now for Carr. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Call it but no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw complete there to Beckham. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Going right back to Beckham here, complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Finds a seam inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well. Now it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. It's caught by OBJ. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a 1st. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Giants are going to get the football back.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Carr. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Here's Carr. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Here's Tommy Townsend now,
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert forced out to his left. 1:55 left to go in the 1st half of play. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. And they get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. On first down, it's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And a short gain here down to the 22. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On third down, Barkley. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, but it'll be second down. Here's Herbert. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Touchdown, Cowboys! Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And a white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st down, Barkley, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
Barkley a first down and more. And down to the 27-yard line.
110 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good. Yeah. Backside guys,
man.
What you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Herbert takes it and just pops it forward.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. On 4th down, Herbert. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Carr going to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On play action, it's Carr. He's going to let one fly for Tate, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Golden Tate, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last drive, They were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if they're in the same spot again.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and he's got room. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 127 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Barkley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Play action. It's Herbert. Over the middle to Beckham. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Saquon Barkley, touchdown. First down, Carr fires this quickly to Tate. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver do is make the defender think he's going upfield.
The gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Another try for Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Cowboys are on.
first and 10. Here's Carr.
That's complete to his running back, Carter.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game. But this,
and he will go down. A Cowboys sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Carr. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
The Giants on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Going for it, it's Carter. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Carr now to throw. That's caught by Howard. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
From the 44, Carr. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Carr now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off at the 28. And now the rookie's free. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there. Now Carr to try again after the pick six.
He'll dump this off to Carter, complete.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's a second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Carr. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Carr to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Carter.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Carr. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Fitu Melifonwu. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone.
And this is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play here for Dallas.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this out to the 25. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A throw to the flat for Carter.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
A try here for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel down.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Giants come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cowboys, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they will hit the road.